labor, it starts using equipment more than workers. That's also a form of expansion. So when the business or the firm is doing all this, the firm will be considered as expanding. That is expansion. So in the course of you doing this, the consequence of it is reduction in your average cost. So if you are expanding as a firm and you are able to reduce your average cost, that is internal economies of scale. I think that is clear. So we have reasons for internal economies of scale. So for reasons for internal economies of scale, we're talking about the causes of internal economies of scale. What makes a firm to enjoy reduction in the average cost? Number one, purchasing economies of scale. What is purchasing economies of scale? I wrote, firms enjoy a reduction in the average cost of production in the cost of buying larger quantities of raw materials or components. So as a firm, you increase from buying 10,000 units to 20,000 or 30,000 units. The more products you buy in terms of raw materials or components, the less amount of money you pay to your suppliers. That is what we call reduction in your average cost. Do you understand purchasing economies of scale?
So the reduction of an average cost is something that benefits the business?
Yeah, it benefits the business because the business is buying more than what it used to buy. It buys larger quantities. It used to buy 5,000 units. Now it started buying 6,000, 10,000 units. So that means you have increased the raw materials you buy or the components you buy. As a result of that, suppliers might reduce the amount you pay for this. That is purchasing economies of scale. Is it clear? Two, technical economies. Firms enjoy reduction in the average cost of production as they change from being labor intensive to capital intensive. When talking about labor intensive, it implies that a firm is using more of workers than equipment or machine. It doesn't mean that the firm is not using equipment, it does not mean that the firm is not using machines, but it focuses more on workers than machine, labor intensive. Yes?
Okay, so they're not using a lot of machines, and the workers are using the same machine. Wouldn't that cause a damage to the machines?
No, it depends. No. In the long run, we talk about in the long run. Whatever happens here is in the long run. In the short run, if you are investing, you're going to incur costs in the short run. That's why whenever we talk about these things, we talk about in the long run. In the long run, equipment, which is fixed, workers, all of it will be variable. So at that point in time, you'll be able to employ more workers for the machines you have. Is it clear? In the long run, here is going to be in the long run, not in the short run. In the short run, equipment are fixed, workers are variables, so it doesn't work. Until you are able to plan to ensure that you have the numbers required for workers, but the numbers necessary for the machine. That's economies of scale. Is it clear? The third one, specialization and managerial economies. We're talking about specialization and managerial economies. We're talking about because of your expansion as a business, you are able to attract the best managers in the industry. You're able to attract the most skilled workers in the industry. Do you get the point here? Because of how big your business is. This is a school, right? International school is a school. Because it is so big, it could attract the best teachers around to work there. That is internal economies of scale. It could attract the best directors around to work there. Because it's big. Everybody wants to be associated with a big thing. Do we understand managerial? So because of your own expansion, because of how big your business is, you are able to attract the best skilled workers, the best managers around. Is it clear? The fourth one, financial economics. When we talk about finance, finance is the disbursement of funds from the surplus units of the economy to the deficit unit of the economy. That is finance. Firms that are large, bigger firms, they can always get resource for finance. They can always source for finance because banks will be willing to pay them. Banks will be willing to give them money. They are considered as low risk. Because of how big your firm is, banks will not be scared to give you loan. They know you're going to be able to pay back. They know you are a successful business. Unlike a very small business or a small business will not be able to seek a loan from banks because they are considered as high risk. They won't be able to pay back. This is how banks see them.
So the big companies have the priority to take loans more than the small
Have the opportunity, not priority, opportunity. They have opportunity to take loans. Do you projects because they don't have financial backing. Is it clear? That is financial economies. Then we have the fifth one, risk bearing. What is risk? Risk is the uncertainty. Hey, are you here? Risk is the uncertainty that might arise in the course of your production. In whatever you do. The actions you're taking. Risk.
What does not arise?
Might arise. Might arise. That is uncertainty. Things that you're making a project. You don't know what happens to the project at the end of it. You wouldn't know. That is a risk. It is uncertain. The result, yeah, you making a project, you making the business is fine. But what happens to the business, you can't tell. That is what is meant by risk. Uncertainty. Wait. So, risk bearing means what? You are able to spread your risk. You are able to conceive risk because you are a big and large business. So what will you be able to do? You'll be able to diversify. So you don't put your eggs in the basket. You spread them because of what? Because of the opportunity you have as a large firm. So you can have different businesses or product portfolio because you are big, you are huge. You can do product A,